sing it. If we don't know it, we'll just have to go on and read the line. But think about that. One of the things that we're doing is we're trying to take and focus our direction and our congregation forward. And it's exciting to think about that. I have a lot of people that have been those charter members that were the ones that were so faithful with the church's ministry. Many of them have passed away, so people aren't per se coming home like they used to. And let's move forward with what we're going to talk about today. And I want to share with you a little brief story. Max maybe likes to tell the story of an old sea captain who landed his ship on an island inhabited by natives who were happy and healthy. And it was a sharp contrast to the inhabitants of the other nearby islands. And shortly after he arrived on the island, the captain began hearing miraculous stories of a certain missionary. A Father Benjamin, to whom the miraculous stories attributed their success and good health and the happiness of the people. And the captain asked to be taken to see where the Father lived. And then the chief nodded and signaled for 2 tribesmen to follow. They guided the captain through an expansive medical equipment. A school, rich and irrigated fields surrounded the island, and then finally to a chapel that was high up on the mountaintop. And the captain said, "Is this where Father Benjamin lives? I would like to speak with him." And the chief and the natives suddenly became very serious. "That is impossible," said the chief. "Father Benjamin died many years ago." Bewildered, the captain said, "I asked where Father Benjamin lives, and you showed me a clinic, a school, rich fields, and a chapel. You told me nothing of his death." Well, she said, "That is true. You did not ask us about his death. You asked us to show you where he lives." And we showed you. I think about that and I realize, what your life is bound with all that you do. And we have been so blessed in the past to have those who have served faithfully for years with great love for the congregation, men and women of God, and young people then who have grown up as well. So we find ourselves with an opportunity to direct our efforts forward this morning. They got us to where we are. And now, we will chart our future and be faithful as well. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 28, verses 18 through 20, he tells us that all authority has been given unto him. Therefore, he said, "Do what? Go and make disciples of all nations." Jesus, because he did not put any kind of expiration stamp on that, guess what that means? That means the responsibility and job of discipleship, it rests on your and my shoulders for us as we go to be faithful. But someone will look back and they'll say, "It was a Westside Christian Church, it's the legacy that I started with all the Lord began." I pray that will be blessed for us today. It's good to have, I'll just introduce you right now, it's good to have Jim with us, Kim as well as his wife. And Jim is a friend of mine that some of you heard me talk about on Wednesday nights. We have a group that knows that on Wednesday lunchtime, usually we have a meeting that is called Connect Ministry Network. And it's a chance for people that, I guess at the time when we first met, you were probably still in the story, weren't you? And so you and your wife have moved, and this is really neat because all of our folks who love their kids so much, they moved all the way from the story to Louisville. And there's 2 daughters, is that right? So 2 daughters, and they just want to be as close to their daughters as they can. So it's great to have them with us today. I'm very excited about the lesson having with us. Thank you for bringing some of these songs. This is not as I wrote with it, so I always get a little joy of being this every time it comes. Let me just say, we're going to take just a moment, and I said that we would have an opportunity for you to pick a favorite you'd like to do. Why don't you stand up with me for a second? We don't do this very often anymore, all right? If you're cautious, don't do anything like that. Just wink and nod. Okay, fine. All right. Well, we'll give each other this morning for a few moments. And so I just stayed up in my little fort that I had there, and no one ever called me. There are times where just being still is extremely beneficial. No game mode when we come to the topic of Jesus. And I think about the fact that for a lot of us to stay still, a lot of young people to stay still is a difficult thing. And yet, for us, as we come to the time of communion today, it's an opportunity for us to be very still and say, Jesus is to us. And they're all that really need to be said. Thank you, Jesus, for the gift of his life given on the cross for us. So this morning, as we gather for our time of communion, I ask you to see, if you don't mind, follow us in just a second. As you get focused, slow down, quiet yourself to the best of your ability. Those words you gather for your heart to take in you. Thank
Let's go beyond our prayers. Our Father in heaven, we thank you this morning. We want to remember that sacrifice that was made on the cross of Calvary. We would take this bread to remember your broken body, and we would take the cup to remember your shed blood.
I know that Martin usually speaks from the floor, and he asked if I would come up here because he just wants to make sure everyone sees my beauty. You ever thought I do a little there? Yeah. I am glad to be a part of the Legacy Sunday. I appreciate the part of it. I appreciate the friendship, the dedication. How many years has it been here? 26 years. You've got to do it again here. Put up with you all for 26 years. And you got good people here to put up with it for 26 years. It's not easy preaching in a church. It's not like a marriage. You got rocky times, good times, and what a testimony that you guys are still working it out after 26 years. I've not been able to go that long. So congratulations, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for you as we kick off Legacy Sunday. Let me talk briefly about the Israelites, going back to the Old Testament. You remember the story, they're approaching the promised land, and Moses sends out 12 spies. You all know the song, don't you? 12 men went to spy king. 10 were good, 10 were bad, 2 were good. Something like that. That's why I don't remember these singing there. And they came back to Moses, and remember what they said? There's giants in the land. There's 45 cities. They're too big. They're too strong. There's too many of them. We can't take it. We don't stand a chance. And so God says, all right, that's not big. You got for 40 years. They waited until that generation died off. But 2 of those spies, Joshua did one of them, would replace Moses. And the other guy was, help me out here. Caleb. Who said that? Very good. Caleb, yes. And I love Joshua chapter 14. They've entered the promised land. Moses is gone. They've begun dividing up the land. And Caleb comes to Joshua, the leader of the Israelites, and he says, give me the hill country God promised. The King James Version says, give me this mountain. I heard a sermon one time, the preacher just says, we need to praise. Give me my mountain. And I love that. I love that. He was determined to take his legacy that God had promised him, and he was determined to leave a legacy to his children and his grandchildren. You know, I'll tell you this, the devil waits that kind of determination. When you have the mindset that says, I don't care what it costs, but God has promised it to us, God has promised it to me, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to take it, and I'm going to believe it. No matter what. Satan loves to get God's people, Old Testament, New Testament, modern day, he loves to get us to stick our tail together and run away because it's too hard. It's going to cost too much. The obstacles are too big. The enemy is too strong. So I'm hoping what I want to do this morning with you all is just encourage you to go after God's legacy for your life. He's got one. You'll have to figure out what it is. I can't do that. I can't bring someone in and no one tells you what your legacy is. You may not even know what it is yourself. But I pray that you'll go out there today with a stronger determination that you're going to leave something God-honoring as a result of having been on this earth for X number of years. Some of us longer than us. I've been thinking a lot about legacy. I'm 65, believe it or not. And we moved here for our daughters and granddaughters, and I just started thinking about Dad. Probably several times a week. I don't need to be bored. I'm not perhaps I'm not but I'm keenly aware that there's more to this life, and what am I going to leave behind? And I don't know. I'm in a very confused state right now. I used to think I knew, and now I'm driving a school bus. I've been preaching for over 40 years, and I got a school bus. I'm like, God, you've done best. And we're still figuring that out. What is a legacy? A legacy is something that is passed on. It's a long-lasting impact. Positively, a legacy is giving something that will be valued and treasured by those who survive after your death. There's good legacies and there's bad legacies. Some of you probably tell stories not here. Some of the bad legacies that have left you. I've got some as well. But on the positive side, understanding the need for those who come after you. But there have been some weird ones over the years where I just Google, like getting three guys on these stories. What are some weird legacies? I found this site called Strange Wills, Extended Legacies, and Unusual Beat Questions. Just let me go a couple. Jared Benton was a British philosopher and social reformer. He died in 1832 at the age of 84. And he directed that his body be dissected and put on display at the University College of London. There he is. That's his dissected body, and it's still on display. It's called icons. So they took his guts out, stuffed them with whatever stuff them, and he sits there on display, and you go there and you gaze on good old Jared. That just seems kind of a strange legacy. Hotel Noble, Leona Helmsley, the Queen of Eden, left a $12 million estate to her dog. You heard her. I'm not a dog. I understand leaving a cat. The dog. German poet Heine died in 1856. He was a converted Protestant. He left his entire estate to his Catholic wife with the stipulation that she had to convert. She had to leave the Catholicism if she wanted his money. Well, guess what? The money trumped the Pope. And she made the conversion. He also stipulated that she remarry. He said so there would be at least one man to recommend that. Canadian lawyer financier Charles Miller passed away in 1926. He lived a vision that awarded his fortune to the Toronto woman who could give birth to the most children within a 10-year span. I'm sorry, that's just a fact. They call it the Great Storter. You Google the Great Storter. The contest only saw 4 women tie for first place. Each give birth to 9 children within the specified time frame. Years of litigation. The prize was finally divided among the winners in 1938. In 2007, Portuguese aristocrat Louis Carlos he left a unique legacy in his will. He went to the White Ages. Anyone remember the White Ages? You know, I'm not going to make it anymore. You want to know no number, you can Google that. There they are. Those are the White Ages there. And he went to his White Ages and selected 70 people. I don't know why 70, not 70 people from a religious building and bequeathed his entire fortune to that. So right now, I don't know the right answer. And it might be that I always say answers. 3 years old, none of the ministers has any prior connection with this. So I'm thinking about this legacy sermon, and I'm planning it out over the next couple of weeks, and I'm sitting in my easy chair, and I look over my hat right there. See, yeah, I got the great hat from our house in Oregon. And almost, it's got like 24 more things, and I love hats. I love hair hats. I drive a school bus, so the kids love that. And I got a Dallas Cowboys hat too, so in case you're jealous. We do have Cowboys here. Hey, God bless you, sister. A true Christian. And my grandson, daughter, who's 4 years old, looks over there, and I couldn't help it. I said, son, when Peepaw dies, you get his hats. And he just gets ready. He's like, oh, what's that? Yeah. So when I'm dead, they're all going to be yours. But no, I want to leave him so much more than my awesome collection. I want to leave him a deep-rooted beyond any money, cars, land, houses, assets, life insurance, beyond anything else. That's what I want to leave my grandkids, what I want to leave to all my kids. So what do you want to leave when you're gone? Some of you have given us a lot. I hope will share with me afterwards on lunch. But some of you maybe just haven't really thought about it. What do you want to leave when you're gone as a church? What will your legacy be? What do you want to leave? As I compare this message, kind of just dropped into three nice little segments. I don't 3 points. Generally, sermons you say are pointless. And that's fine. That's very good. You're going to leave a legacy. This was being number one, whether you intend to or not. You're going to leave a legacy. You're going to leave something behind. And the important question for those of us that claim to follow Jesus is what am I leaving? Honor God or not? As soon as I thought those words to myself, I thought of Jeremiah chapter 35. I remember one of the most bizarre stories in the Old Testament. I love the Old Testament. I love I got to just explore a lot of stuff. The first story I ever heard, I started going to Christian church. I wasn't raised in Christian church. I was raised in the Episcopal church. We didn't have Bible studies there. We just took whatever priest said, and that's it. But I started going to Christian church, and a group of people sat around a small room with Bibles, book judges, and there's a story in the book judges where God makes Thomas God. If God gives his victory, he's going to kill the first thing on top of his house. It's not so stupid. Right. God gives his victory, and it's a crazy story. I love that stuff. This is kind of one of those. You've got the prophet Jeremiah, and Jeremiah tells us that there's family, a descendant of the Rechabites. 200 years earlier, this guy told his kids, don't drink wine. Don't build houses. Don't settle down. Be nomads. Live off land. And 200 years, his kids followed what Dad said. How do you get that obedience? I don't know. How do you pass that on to your children and grandchildren? I don't know what's his. He's one of my heroes, but somehow God honored that. And the reason this is in the Bible is because Jeremiah is teaching to the Jewish people, the Israelites, and they keep forsaking God. They keep going back to their idols. They keep going back to idolatry, paganism. And he says this family out, he says, put wine in drink, commands them to drink. The Bible says you should drink and all that. I get all that. But here the prophet of God is saying, drink. You got to pass, that will be it. And they say, can't do it, sorry. Even though you're a prophet of God, we're not going to disobey. Great. People, who knows what they call. And Jeremiah uses this as an example. One man, his family, like 200 years they obeyed it, and God has given numerous commands to you, my people, and he disobeyed. It's a contrast. But when I thought about legacy, just one first thing came to my mind. What about legacy? That a patriarch and his descendants were still faithful to his will, to what God told him to do. A legacy, you're going to leave one, whether you intend to or not. I think that some of you may know down here, a guy named Wayne Smith, whenever Wayne Smith. He used to preach right by the road from you guys, called the Bob Hope Christian Church. And he was an amazing human being. Always laughing. I wish I had a laugh. Always telling jokes. I wish I had jokes. But an amazing love of people and the gospel of the church, and just a legacy of laughter, fun, grace. The legacy that will live on for a long time. I think James House was that. James was campus pastor where we attend church, Southhouse Christian Church, we go to Southhouse campus. And James House was just an amazing guy. His dad was really special. He preached in the same church as he had for over 40 years. An amazing accomplishment. And people loved him, and he loved people. And he the one guy said, watching him preach, he would just go and say, Matt President of Ozark, wrote this Christian standard that's tribute to him. He says, brother, Bill passes the baton to more cities than anyone I know. One of those great passions was raising up the next generation of kingdom leaders for decades at our local church camp. He was the dean of the going into ninth grade week. Why do you want to dean the ninth grade week? Bill wanted to catch these young people at a critical moment before they were in high school, and he wanted to catch the vision of Jesus' life to help these young teens see themselves very follow Christ in the years ahead and serve in ministry, whether volunteer or vocational. Actually, there were hundreds of students spread out across the world today because of 40 years of casting that vision into the lives of young people. And I hope young people are here that you will seriously consider maybe God is calling me to do this thing called ministry. Ministry is not just here, I get that. But there is a sense of ministry here, of preaching and teaching the Word of God. And I hope that you will not rule that out as you look at your options as lately for years. I appreciate the man that I've ever met. Bill House is really good. I've got a guy who's alive now. My friends, picture of Al Rachel up there. Oh, goodness. He retired from a paper mill years ago. He was at our church in Oregon. And that's an office wall that we're tearing apart. We're making a coffee bar because we realized that if we wanted to go to church, anybody would come to, they wanted to have coffee. And there's something about coffee shops. I think there's so many of them. People love getting out of their coffee shops, smell the aroma, fellowship, donuts, coffee, green tea, stuff like that. And so we decided to take small offices, put in a counter, put in a popcorn machine, so the people walk in there and really just smell friendly. And I think they want to TV. And he was a long time member. There was no church never been part of. He baptized in the church, his wife in the church. But beyond that, he would regularly come into my office several days a week. I've been ministering now over 40 years, and I've never, ever had an elder walk into my office, ask me how I was, and pray. 40 years. Alex was sauntering in there, flopping his long, lanky body down, crossing his legs, and saying, "What's going on?" And I didn't tell him anything. And he says, "Let's pray." And he would just pray that. Quiet man, not loud, not boisterous, just like my mind. He'd be off happy to talk about it right now. He would just say, "He needs you to do that." And we got this thing. He started on Friday nights, and he'd show up in my office, whether they take or not, not a church. You don't know how to do that. He sits there, we eat a French fry, and just talk about what's going on in church, and pray. And we still talk probably 2 times a month. And we got this stupid thing I don't know where it came from. Somehow we don't know, imitating our how many people. French are weird. I don't know. And I'll pick the phone and I'll ring in the car and I'll hear this squeaky voice going, "Hello! Habib! Habib, you have me here!" And I just switch my voice. They're talking like bad accent Arabs. And especially he's a living legacy, still pouring encouragement and value into my life. your church to leave a legacy, your pastor needs this. He needs encouragement. We don't talk about it and say, here's what I want you to do. No, he doesn't know nothing about what I'm saying. I don't know nothing about what's going on anyway. But I can tell you this, he needs encouragement. On our next group, we mentioned that we have Wednesday. I can't join now because I'm around school bus. I pay attention to the guys. I still talk to them. But I put this on our Facebook page a couple of weeks ago that I just saw somewhere. Whenever my pastor's discouraged and I found everybody had no great money, I had to do his job. I didn't take the field. Yeah. Newsflash. It don't. That would throw me a move from one. I'd be about a move for a long time. Whether you're a church member, whether you're a leader in this congregation, if you want your church to be about legacy, let me ask you now, challenge you, decide to be an encourager. And that will pay rich dividends. I've had board members say, as we discussed our legacy, some of the various ministries, some of them say, I'm just going to advocate, as they bring up all the objections and reasons about this lane idea of the lie. Can I just say the devil will be no advocate? He can handle opposing the will of God all by himself. He does not need you. Who needs you is your leadership team and pastor. Say, man, let's go for it. This might be crazy. There's no way that this is going to work. And it requires faith, and God's going to bless that. And if he doesn't, we're going to learn some more blessings. You're going to learn the legacy. Question is it going to honor God? Secondly, it's usually not honoring legacy. You're going to face obstacles. Now, the guy out of church in Maryland, you say, cold, hard, out of life. If you're going to choose to leave a God-honoring legacy, you're going to face opposition. It's coming. And the Bible is clear about that and through. The Bible is full of stories that teach that. I love Revelation chapter 12. Revelation is weird, it's unusual, and a lot of damage has been done. People society. There's a scene in Revelation 12 where Jesus is getting ready to be born, and the devil is pictured as a great dragon, and he's roused. Right at the feet of Mary. Jesus is coming out, and John says he was there ready to devour him. That's a bizarre picture. Newborn baby pops out. What's up with that? What's up with that is that when God is planning to do something significant, his enemy is there to make sure that no fruit is born, no life is birthed, and is destroyed before he has a chance to take root. At the beginning of Jesus' ministry, the Spirit leads him out into the desert for what? To be tempted by the devil. Satan throws all sorts of temptations. You know you're familiar with that story. Why? To derail what he was willing to do before he began to go going. He didn't know what was coming. I don't think he was ready to play God. He knew something was up. Not every day the Almighty does his creator comes to you and something was up. He tried to derail. What are some of the obstacles that you're going to face? Sometimes obstacles is you. The things that I have determined to do that honor God, they don't get done. It's talking about flesh. So translations state they call it, but it's flesh. Those desires that come from within that are opposed to what God is trying to do in your life, and that flesh is strong. I think the prophet one of the world's greatest apologetics guys. I used to read these books where I would go over to South Asia. I've been over there a couple of times, and I'd read up about Buddhism and pantheism and different isms that I would be out there. When he died a couple years ago, it came out that he had a string of massage parlors that he owned, and there are some that say it's not true, and there are some that say it's true, and I don't know which, but I do know is that the name of Robert has now been marred. His books have been banned from a lot of bookstores. And we preachers have told, don't even reference him, although he has the greatest arguments, don't even reference him because of this stain. This man who should have had an amazing legacy of faithfulness and testimony to the intellectual veracity of the gospel. Shot himself. Yes, Lord himself. No one blamed himself. I think they told him you may not have heard of it. His name is really Billy Graham's grandson. Anybody recall him? Took over the world church. Major church down in Florida. And he was a rising star in the evangelical movement. Grandson of Billy Graham. Author, conference speaker. Everybody wanted to hear him talk, and then it came out that there was a series of sordid affairs in his marriage, and greatest opposition was flesh. And now he's written a book called Carnage and Grace. I've got it. And he's done a good church, and he's using this story, not rationalizing it, not defending it, but trying to draw people who have blown it as he has blown it to the grace of God. And to be honest, my mind is still out on part of I love grace. I've grown in grace, learned about grace. Phil Yancey's book was so amazing. It's how grace is highly recommended. I've taught it several times. I had now who's all the way down from Burma and go to Yanyan, said, we take this stuff back to the village, they'll kick us out because they're so legalistic. So I'm very pro-grace, and by the very reason I say that totally against wounded himself. What should have been a great legacy of a great man. He's got an asterisk. He's that. Saturday, went on the church will kill us legacy. It's ironic, but it's true. I know Marty tells you stories from being on our connect, also some things we hear. One of the guys on that wall has a church out west, and a couple months ago, he shared this while I was still on my bus route. I did that. And we shared that he had a deacon in his church who took upon himself to calculate the percentage of Scripture in the sermon. Literally, counting the words, counting Bible words, and came up with what to him was unacceptable percentage, and hit him with it, and said, "I want to be very true to God of Scripture." He would not like it all. Says what happened? Well, his elders were towards me. Said this, we know I don't usually like pull out a script and tell you what you need to do. It's like, look, in this case, it's number one, you need to talk to them. You cannot word. I said, but here's what I want to say. Every chance you get, you can make a compound. Because Paul says in Romans that when we love people, it's like burning coals on their head. I said, every man he says that every night, every day, you ignore it and just find something good. He says, I'm not trying to do that. I want to joke. I said, I get it. But you need to do this. I said, you need to talk to your leaders. That's not changing. And kill ourselves. We recently served a church that unfortunately is now dead, and literally is gone. They're selling the building. They got why? I guess they're not asking themselves that question for a long time. I think they can encourage and lack boldness. I think fear of change. I think fear of taking on the wrong people. That happens if you have to figure that out. I remember after we made several significant changes, you saw the big picture now. We did some other things. We took out a very nice sound booth. We did some other good sodas back in the room because we wanted to be comfortable and nurse mothers and things. People friendly. At church meetings, my wife one day, and she said, I know you all know, but I feel like great church. That's clear here. Had another guy, board interaction, came up and said, you spend all this money on all things, where's your ROI? Return on investment. I said, it hasn't been a year. No one says that it makes changes. People are going to lot, but we're trying to create the environment to grow. You guys got some work here. And shortly after that, the church. My friend, so many churches closed. We had a bunch of weeks ago at our church in Louisville, now in Texas. It felt really weird. That once was this place gospel, preach word of God was playing, and now I'm in the church, really not solid. Churches closing, pastors leaving the ministry, and they're not coming back. Young people are looking at what's happening, saying, I want to be a part of it. You need my life that. Bible colleges are closing. We've seen that right in our own backyard, literally. We have a whole Christian culture in America, and that's our reality. And God face it, and our congregations are redouble our efforts to bring God out. I hope that Marty is used about this Sunday every year because you will have encouraged him to lead you into a whole God-honoring future. That would be fantastic. We're not looking at what good stuff and being moaning that it's here. What can we do with what we've got where we are now? That will keep us maybe for other questions. You've got a man outside that says, loving God, loving people. That is a word legacy. Imagine. You don't know for that. Don't pack it out. The people want to come to that sort of thing. Now sometimes the opposition that comes with it, sometimes the opposition don't even be expected, and sometimes opposition is much more personal. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 10, a man's enemy will know what? Members of his own family. The Apostle Paul told Timothy, Second Timothy chapter 3 says, everyone wants to live a godly life in Christ Jesus. Everyone wants to be a legacy of God. Everyone that makes that their goal will be persecuted. And it's extra hard when that persecution comes from the people closest. A couple years ago, I attended church, family, like church, like children's been like reaching out about it, except both died passes. And he was open to make change. His wife was not. We played racquetball together. Me on the guy. And so we talked about it. I said, no. I know I need back. So I will teach passages by immersion. Not sprinkling. He got that. My wife says, I haven't baptized. The Bible says, don't leave. What do you do? What's your advice in that situation? We didn't talk about that. Basically, finish my class. Shut up. So being the normal, subtle person that I have, I said, well, you're not doing something. He made the decision for Jesus. The cost was money. And today he is like a sales rep, one of the national charities. And I have another friend of mine going on right now, very good friend of mine. Visited us a month ago. He's been on the IT field, pushing 6, so he said he was kind of hard to get a job. But he finally nailed one in his field, very qualified guy he worked with. His wife tolerates the church. We'll attend with him on occasion, even special events. She's retired now. That's a very nice retirement. She won't tithe. And she said, you start bringing income into this family, you're not tithing. He loves Jesus. He loves church. He's a great guy. Gregarious, very curious about everything. Lots of energy for an old guy. Jim, what about you? Well, I didn't say you're going to miss her. But he knows that's what I'm thinking. Jury is still out. I don't have an answer on that. I'm hoping her heart changes. It's hard. Some of you have been in similar situations. If I go God's way, it's going to be turning back decades, generations of what my family has always believed, practice. Jesus said it with me. That's not a surprise. I tell you, it's not you're going to take somebody off, and it might be your own family, and it will not be easy, but you've got to choose. God's way, or my way. And I will tell you that although it's painful, you will not only be great God's eyes. I just want to encourage you. Do it. And let God pick up these pieces. But I know it's not easy. So you're going to be a legacy, and you need to decide if you want one that has God's heart or not. And let me just encourage you this final thought. Decide to do that legacy anyway. Odds are you're going to see somewhere around hostile, terrible situations of your Jesus. And regardless of what there are voices out there that tell you that it should not happen, will not happen. I dealt with this church in Texas where one of the elders was a word of faith guy. And that's Someone's watching. They know you don't follow Jesus. They're witness how you're going to deal with this. Your legacy is not follow Jesus. Jesus will hard to try to live Jesus. Jesus even to make situations others to be bitter, ugly. You have the opportunity to show the beauty and great glory of God's gospel by your response. That is a God legacy worth leaving. You going to tell the truth? Or are you going to fudge the truth? You're going to be honest co-workers, you're lost about the situation, you're just going to let it slide. Somebody's watching. And if you decide to not legacy, it might not go well for you. But it turns out well for you. Because you will be on God. Years ago, pharmacist William Bless, 1912, when he went to Congo over there in Africa, as a missionary. He was there for 17 years and saw no fruit. Labored for 17 years, very distant, hard to get to. Canoe, boat, walk, hike, inhospitable environment, inaccessible environment, in his life, 17 years, finally had fallen out with tribal leadership. So he left back in Canada, died 9 years later, absolutely pissed. He had no legs, shame of what he done. 84 years later, some missionaries decided to make their way back woods area. Took them several airplanes, flying river, and all that stuff. They found this section of Congo, and it turns out that there were dozens of churches now, and so he started out how all this come about through talking to the various tribal people. It was this guy who laughed thinking he never saw his legacy. You're familiar with chapter 11, the Hall of Fame. And I love what it says there. It mentions all these great people, faith. And then it says, and they all died without seeing what had come across. Did they die thinking that they failed? Probably some of them did. And yet the writer was saying, us together will all grab that legacy. But they never saw this. David and Lloyd saw it. This was shot to 2 weeks ago. May 23rd, 8 weeks ago. This is special for us. My wife and I had to hate one time playing missions there. So we have friends there. We supported missions there. They were young. He was 23, he was 21, he only got married 2 years, they made 2022. And their dream was to live in and while many other missionaries are evacuated to the switching teenagers, they are starting to live in nations and the government is still Israel's government, the working government, it is very dangerous. Friends, we have ministers, they have evacuated. They knew this, they decided to stay. And yet we know it's dangerous. We love people, and we are here through thick and thin. And so now the argument baseball nations and the mission group is, was this a tragedy? Was this foolishness? Was this recklessness of our part? Or was the seed planted? Because we talked about the 11 guys died, they never possessed but they died in faith. And so what I found myself praying for David and was this. At first I wanted to pray for God, those blood thirsty, cruel, mean-hearted, scum of the earth beings, first into that mission combat, shot, death, burned by bodies. I hope they get what they deserve. I got to pass down first. I guarantee you that's not that indignation thought. And I guarantee you that's not their bandwidth thought. I would imagine that their killers deserve how they died. Like huddled in the corner, praying, crying out to God, yielding their lives in the face of horrific violence. And my prayer is they may the young men that pull the triggers on will click. They die different than other people shot. And maybe their legacy will be like Stephen. Remember Stephen in the book of Acts? He was preaching the gospel to the Jews, had enough of it. They picked up rocks, started to throw them out, kill him. And standing there, very responsible to Saul. And as Stephen is dying, he looks up, and I see Jesus, God. And the rocks fly. And he forgives people around the rock. Oh, that is their church. Saul starts watching that. Remember that story? Bring it up. You may not. They were almost done. Fast forward a couple of years, and Saul Tarsus is on the road to where? Damascus. Hunting Christians. He's not done trying to stamp out church business. Gets struck down, blinding light. The road to Damascus. Can't see. He hears a voice. It's the voice of Jesus. Jesus says something very interesting too. Hard kick against the ghosts. Isn't it? Do you ever wonder what the ghosts are? I am convinced, although Scripture does explicitly say, that he had never seen someone die. He'd never seen someone give the face of murder. And that bothered him. And Jesus it's hard to witness what we witness go on killing these people. Isn't it? Stephen, my legacy is this, he never knew about the Holocaust. He never knew about that Damascus Road. But in his dying, the rocks were fairly being launched at him. They were serving God. Somebody was watching, and that changed the course of human history. As Christianity spread throughout the world there. I can think of a greater legacy for Natalie and David than one day well their killers. Would that be this? You know that Paul had church that had a section next to the survivors, people that he's responsible to kill. What a world does that? Grace does that. People say, look at their face and say, he's down. Horse food. No other in the world has this thing. Grace. That allows victims to forgive and love those who have perpetrated injustice on them. My hope is that young thing, shame heart. These guys who martyred these three people. There's a location there as well. Wouldn't it great God over heart. And they led 580. What a story they would have. We killed genetics. But then God bless us now. We have to play. Oh, that is a legacy. Look. When I got that, I went to Nata's Facebook page. And you may not be able to read that back there, where it says intro, and every Facebook page, social media, you get information. Usually it's what you want to consider important. You want to know about more than anything else. Look what she's got out there. A quote from her husband. Everybody's wife should be able to. And his quote is, I want to live intentionally in light of eternity. And when that is your intent, you will leave a legacy. And you can God is like you don't have attitude. You choose to say yes to what God, and then often say no to things flesh. Our church in Louisville is going to the Romans here, and we're in Romans 8. One of the speakers, I forget from it, our weeks ago, was in Romans 8, and I had never seen these passages before. I think it's verse 17. We like Romans 8 because verse 28, for we know that all things work for those of those. We like that. But we land on verse 17. It says something like we are heirs of Christ. If we go through some suffering, get to the Lord. And I remember that. Wow. There's no reward without suffering. So it's expected. Welcome. Don't think God has abandoned you or deserted you. Yeah. You knew this was coming. Make the decision that you're going to give honor to God. And even God, it ends well because you're living in the light of eternity. Let me wrap up this morning about something that Penny Lamar used to read children. I heard this in the yard. They're going on. I love some of them stuff. And this anyone who knows, she was an actress from the 30s and 40s, and quite a beautiful woman, and had a number of husbands, and I don't think she's a very happy woman. But did you know she was also a really inventor? During World War II, she invented a guidance system for torpedoes using broad spectrum frequency technology to defeat enemies from tracking and derailing their torpedoes. She laid the foundation for Bluetooth, for Wi-Fi, for GPS. Her technology is part and parcel of how presidents transmit nuclear codes that they come from that football. How did that? She was founded by the next door. Anyway, so last night I watched this documentary called Bombshell. The movie's called Bombshell. It's a horror story. And it closes. She used to read this poem to her children by Kenny Keith. She may not have been a follower of Jesus, but boy, what she recited to her kids certainly reflects the So let me leave this. As I encourage you to leave the legacy. I like this. Not for the Bible, sorry, you're trying to try the Bible, but listen to these words. People are logical and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good people and you self-centered motives, do good anyway. If you're successful, you will win false friends and enemies. Succeed anyway. The good you do today will be out down tomorrow. Do good anyway. Honest frankness, make you vulnerable. Be honest, frank. The biggest win with the biggest tragedy is shot down by the slowest men and women with the slowest minds. Think big anyway. People favor underdogs, follow top dogs. Fight for underdogs anyway. What you spend years building is destroyed overnight. Build anyway. People really need help. They attack if you do help them. Help them anyway. Give the world the best they have, and you'll get kicked in the teeth. Give the world the best. Anyway. My prayer, Marty, this congregation, for those who retain the name of Jesus Christ, leave a legacy that will honor God, no matter what comes. You will not regret. God's said. Amen.
So I thought the back that would over here, conversation shift from member, almost feel both sides, room. Little, those cultural pandemics, the general happy, things like that. We find ourselves small. This is not unique to our church experience. But what is unique today is we're I was in that kind of after. We're going to take a picture today. That picture is more than just the fact that we're there today. I'm glad, real here today. We're about other chip. But maybe that some legacy of you looking 15 years down the road. Church shut its doors tomorrow. If we're just operating churches are struggling. What if it became a picture about your legacy? David, you remember the young missionary. So we're going to offer you a chance to make a decision, to be intentional about your legacy. Not cavalier, but to be intentional. Not to be intentional. We face opposition. We're going to have an invitation. You might be where you're at. You may let them come down front for us to pray together. I know the speaking is more. That was rich soil I was blessed by. We're going to sing 852. There's three verses on this, all three verses, because sometimes two verses, get up, whatever it is. And make a decision. We're going to sing 802 out of the youth. Go ahead together. Take the heart one step. Austin, last name. Weddington. All right, relax. Sorry to hear that. And then I know that Ella is. I knew that Lynn asked her.
Robin's brother.
Okay, yes, thank you. So Robin, by some of you saw yesterday's Facebook, she was asking for her brother, and she appreciated much the church prayers. Other requests? Yep. She would appreciate your prayers. You know, she told me yesterday, she said, I'm struggling. Yes, you had good days too. So, don't, right. Yeah, I mean, he's been here before, he's got a great heart, too. Powerful. The other important things, right? Yeah. Kingdom, right. I look forward to how Anybody else? Amen. We're glad to hear that. That's awesome. All right, what we'll do is close out the prayer morning. Like if you stay with us, you want to be able to picture. We'll just move the meeting here, out the steps. Take out, worry about the ladder, everything. We'll get there and get that photograph ready. I'll put a picture up on Facebook. And remember who came to preach, was her husband, and those who sang to us very much also. Along with your commitment today, and let's change our way. So I'm just going to sing us some prayer, and that closes us out. And let me ask, birthdays or anniversaries? If not, just pray. Lord God, give us a chance together like this to have word, share us, Father, may we never find ourselves tired, hearing what you say, not become so comfortable with your word that we can take it casually. Lord God, have that same kind of sight we've been challenged out to not legacy, infamy, but of faith in your Son, our Savior. So, Father, again, thanks.